Good morning. Hello. And welcome to Mark's podcast. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes tops. I respect your time and I really appreciate you guys listening to my podcasts. I have to me it's a big number, like getting close to 20,000 downloads. I wouldn't exactly say that's viral, but to me that's a lot, and I appreciate you guys listening to my poetry. What do I have in store for you today? Well, here's the problem. I have a lot of short poems. What I do in the morning, I go to my poetry site, I pick up a poem, I rewrite it, I add it to a file that will eventually become a book, and then I turn it into a podcast. So the work is for the book. The podcast is extra. So I don't have a long poem. So what to do? I have a folder that I'm trying to get 100 poems together, all small poems. And I'm talking too much. And eventually it'll be called Book of Poems, 100 Small Poems. Anyway, so for today's podcast, what I'm going to do is I'm going to recite 3 small poems. So here goes. This one called The Pebble is a little bit influenced by the show Kung Fu back in the 60s, where, remember, take the pebble, grasshopper. Anyway, it took me all these years to realize that the pebble was the pebble of knowledge that the monks were giving Cain. That's how long it took. It took a lifetime. Can you believe it? Anyway, here goes. This one's called The Pebble. What do I have in my hand? It's only a small pebble, a pebble of knowledge and experience. I wish to give it to anyone that will accept it, but there aren't any takers, and they do not believe they actually need it or can use it, since they already know everything. Yes, sometimes they're only 16 and ready to conquer the world. Their chin is way up, cocky bastards. They already are, and yet so young. Those are the ones that get in trouble, since the world, but they're trash can to them to spit on, and they believe they are the ones that think they could rule the world. But no, they end up a mess, and everyone, well, you have alienated them. Perhaps you have mental problems. We will see the way too often. Just go visit a prison and you will see all of them. They're all in one place. They could have been the leaders of men, but instead they are incarcerated. And every day, well, it can be hell. Here's another poem. This one is called Time. Time just flew by so very fast. I just blinked and now a quarter of my life is gone. I blinked again. Oh boy, now it's halfway. I'm afraid to blink again, since I'm trying to slow things down. Oops, I'm now at 3/4 and it's getting very serious. I guess soon I will be gone. What can I say to that? It's just the way things are, and I have to accept that, since you know I can't stop time, even though I tried. And there I go, I blinked again, and you know the score by now. Life has been good, so what if I'm now old? I can still enjoy the few moments left. All I have to do is appreciate them. This one's called Today I'm Reborn. Today I'm reborn. I left behind all of my scorn. The only thing that can save us all from ourselves is a heart full of joy, with loving and caring for all. Those people that are often failing, it's because they never learned the art of sharing. So now they are alone with no friends at all. It's a terrible thing to get old. It can get lonely and very cold, but you still have the capacity to love all. Spread your wings and learn to fly. Let your love shine, believe me. It will be catching someone's eye, and perhaps this loneliness will lift, and you will have the partner that will never remiss. And remember one thing, there's always social media. Yes, many people on there. It's the sign of the times. Thank you. These poems need work. As I recite them, I know where to add a word or add a new phrase. But once you get, if anybody listening understands poetry at all, once you change the words, once you change a sentence, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. You just mixed it all up, and it is hard to put it back together. All right, thank you. Please reshare. I'm already on Facebook, Spotify, Deezer, Castbox, Facebook, Twitter. I can't get into Apple, but one of these days I will. Thank you.